Gamers, one and all. Who's the gamerest of them all? Day 9. We just had an amazing draft, and there is a 100% guarantee that we're just going to have another amazing one right here. I mean, let me tell you something. 2 points. I don't need 2 points to make a line. I got 1 point to make a line. You better not. I can't believe it. This is a horrible experience. It happened once. 1 point makes a line. This sucks. All right, come on, fill. Well, while the queue is filling, my cup will be filling. And I wanted to remind all of you of a few things. We're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 again on Wednesday. Doing a little Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Going to continue Stasis Bone Toteming as well. And in March, we're streaming Blizzard games like crazy, man. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. Whenever deals damage, put a chorus, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 more chorus counters, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. That's really good. We like 2 mana things. This is a reasonable fight effect. This is a reasonable kill effect. This is awesome. Yeah, and some positive things have occurred on the Blizzard front. Notably, I think the Microsoft acquisition I view as a positive thing. Bobby Kotick leaving, I view as an extremely positive thing. It doesn't fix everything that those 2 things happen, but comfortable enough to start doing some streaming again. StarCraft, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm. I'm going to play WoW for the first time ever. Might dip into Warcraft 2. Why not? It's going to be Blizzard month in March. Oh, yes, Wetfart does. We're going to be doing StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2. It's going to be great. All right. Okay, we have Zoetic Glyph. I really like Zoetic Glyph a lot. But that's probably because I play more Constructed than I play Draft. Oh, my God. Hurl into history I've been staggeringly underimpressed with. It's just hard to get that much going. Dreadmaws, Ire is all right. But I'm just going to get Zoetic Glyph. I think this thing is great. I'm holding up the show again. Holding it up, I see Sunshot Militia, which has overperformed for me like crazy. Huatli's Final Strike. We're passing the second one. Yeah, I'm just going to not overthink it. Artifact equipment. Equip Pirate, equip 2. Waterlogged Hulk is not great. I mean, I see a Geological Appraiser. I'll probably just pick up the Appraiser. I do want things like Sunfire Torch, but I think Geological Appraiser is just solid. I think it's a solid card. Maybe Is It Aggro? Seems good. But yeah, I love this card. Making an artifact a 5/4, it's just incredible. But God, I really, really, really think Torch is insane. You know what? I never pick these up enough. I'm gonna go for Sunfire Torch. And I mean, one of the reasons why I'm like eager on this is that it's a Zoetic Glyph target. Ooh, we have some challenging ones. Econ Zil. I also see an Oltec Cloud Guard, which I'm a fan of. Some just insane black cards. This is a pick 4, Join the Dead. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I do like Oltec Cloud Guard. I think that there is... Like, this is the direction I want to go in. Because I don't think I understand how to play blue-black in this set. I mean, it's probably just an insane grindery one, but both of these are, like, tilting aggro. There's also a Razka Puzzle Door, but these ones are easy enough to pick up. I'm going to get the Oltec Cloud Guard. Blue-white or blue-red is kind of where I think I want to be. I also see a Miner's Guidewing. It's a perfectly excellent card. Blue-white flyers with artifacts. Makes sense. We also see the Guardians of the Great Door. This is a little trickier to cast, but I think this is fine. Enter the battlefield. Control an artifact. Tap. I think it's Guardian of the Great Door or the Guidewing. Part of me just wants to get the Guidewing, dude. Actually, I'm going to get the Miner's Guidewing. I really cannot stress enough, good lord, how much I like cheap 1 and 2 mana things. I think cards like Otaklan Landmark go up in value a lot when you have a Zoetic Glyph. Like, insanely much. So, Rumbling Rock Slide, that's interesting. What's this one do again? Volatile Vault is just a nuke thingy. I guess I'll get this. Rumbling Rock Slide. I mean, I'm still leaning towards blue-white, but obviously there's no good blue here, and there's literally no white here, so I'm gonna get the Rumbling Rock Slide. It's another Sunfire Torch, really? Okay. Am I red-white aggro again? Ugh. Alright. Inverted Iceberg is the one that turns into a Iceberg Titan. Come on, Iceberg Titan. This is not a cool name, man. Sunfire Torch, I think it's insane. My name is Sean, and I appear to have wound up in red-white again. Alright. Surprised to see twists and turns there, but... Is that true? Yeah, I have Oltec Cloud Guards. Oh, this thing kind of stinks. Not the Guidewing? Wait, was there... Did I miss a Guidewing? Was there a Guidewing there? I didn't think I saw a Guidewing. I would have taken the crap out of a Guidewing every single time if I had seen it. Wait, what? Oh, crap. We have another Oltec Cloud Guard. Oh my god, I would have... There was not a Guidewing? I didn't think there was a Guidewing. Sandwing? Oh, yeah. Kite Sail Larcenist is there, and he's very good. I don't know what colors we are. I still don't know what colors we are. Do I want a third Oltec Cloud Guard? First Kite Sail Larcenist? I mean, this guy is good. So I'm going to pick him. I don't think we're going to be running to Conzil. Clay-fired bricks. Vanguard of the Dusk Rose. I just... I think I'm getting the Vanguard of the Dusk Rose. This card is just very, very reliable. Or Clay-Fired Bricks. I kind of want to get this, because I normally get the other one so much. But the game wants to make sure that I still get a Vanguard of the Rose anyways. Might not be that bad. I don't have a lot of good defensive cards. I don't know how good Didact Echo is. I maybe overvalue these island cyclers, these land cyclers, but I'm just gonna get this. Really taking my time for a moment. I don't think I'm running the... I don't know, man. I mean, we might even be like mono white. Splashing Sunfire Torch or something like this. I have a hard time really pinning how aggressive I am. You know, let me actually get this guy and just commit to this plan. Osmium Blast does seem like the kind of thing that I want to go for. So we're like, I think the story that I'm kind of piecing together is that we are a slower list. It's looking to do some control-y stuff. Looking to do some value stuff in the air. So right now, what I'd be worried about is defensive things. Like, Ultec Cloud Guards are pretty scary. Malcolm's scary. Kaisel Larcenist is scary. Second Didact Echo. I mean, I actually do like Hoverstone Pilgrims. They're weird cards. Could just get the Courtyard. I have no idea what this is doing here. You know, I'm going to get Hoverstone Pilgrim. I think Hoverstone Pilgrims are cool. And I think I do agree with myself that I need to be more defensive. Yeah, Thousand Moons Infantry is not an awesome card, but I think it's the kind of card I'm more happy to run than an Envoy of Akanek Ahau. Yeah. Great. Let's grab this. I want the cave here. Whew. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Alright, I'm feeling very pleased with myself. Is this the one that I want? Don't have a lot of interaction. I think I should get this. Okay. 13 creatures, family reunion. Again, I like these. This is a good defensive creature. Good defensive. Good defensive. That makes me very pleased. Makes me feel comfortable picking up more things like Miner's Guidewings. Picking up more things like, frankly, Ultec Cloud Guards. Bat! Yeah, I mean, literally the Ruin Lurker Bat is perfect for us. I'm hoping that Tinker's Tote comes along. I actually kind of do lump this into a defensive card. Okay. We'll get a Boilo. We're getting rewarded here. Adaptive Gem Guard, I also think, has overperformed for me. There's some of these larger creatures that I'm not entirely sure I want to be running over something like a inverted iceberg. But we'll get a Boilo. Okay. Another Vanguard. I'm happy to get lots of these. Oops. And it clicks through as fast as possible. Sage of Days do? Look at the 3. Put one of those cards back on top and the rest in the bin. I'm just going to get a Cosmian Blast. I mean, Cosmian Blast is not an incredible card, but I think that this is the kind of glue that I want to use to assemble things together. We don't have the most interaction. Zoetic Glyph is probably not long for this world, because I just don't have enough things to activate it. We've kind of turned into blue-white flyers, less of blue-white artifacts. I don't actually think I'm going to run any of these cards, but I suppose I'll just get the Quicksand Whirlpool. What's the Lodestone Needle do again? I think that's very good. Craft with Artifact? We were pretty low on Artifact stuff. But I mean, I think this is a fine enough interaction for the kind of list that I'm going for, which is a lot of like floaty, flappy duties. I don't know about Unlucky Drop. There's another Iron Paw. We'll take that. You know, I'm looking for things to craft with Artifact now. Oh, there's an Adaptive Gem Guard. There's a River Herald Scout. I think I want the River Herald Scout. And I probably don't want this Thousand Moons Crackshot, given the choice. I think I want to be slower and heavier on the curve, so lots of Explorers seem very, very good. Dude, hell yeah, we get these Hoverstone Pilgrims. I don't know why, but I'm feeling Hoverstone Pilgrims today. How good is Inverted Iceberg? Seems alright. It's an Adaptive Gem Guard. Only have 3 instants, huh? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I feel like there's a lot of these cards that I'm really certain of, that I feel really good about. And there's a lot that I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know if I want both Marauding Brine Fangs. It's probably correct to have both of them in there. Alright. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. It is a good day to divine. So if I can get Zoetic Glyph in there, I think I will want this. So if I just look up Artifact. Let's do T-Art. This card is very, very, very good. But I don't think we run it. Because the probability of me being able to do something with it, it seems low. Seems low. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut all the things that I'm like even marginally on the fence about. So I'm marginally on the fence about this. I'm on the fence about this guy. I'm on the fence about this and this. I'm actually on the fence about this. Kind of want to do these. Voltec Cloud Guards, make a token. Nice. Really nice. Didn't compute that stuff. This makes those 2. Technically these guys, but this is like so stupidly slow. Okay, let's see. This delays. guess, you know what maybe we do? We cut this, one of these, and then we put in the Zoetic Glyph, huh? Something like this. I think we have a few too many creatures. Not enough interaction. Cosmium Blast, Lodestone Needle. And I kind of want one more card that's doing something notable. I think I'm going to remove the Thousand Moons Crackshot. So I think I'm actually going to remove this Thousand Moons Crackshot, and I'm going to get in... Where's that 4-mana thing? Unlucky Drop. One of these, cut out one of those. Add one of these, get rid of one of those, something like this. Seems vaguely reasonable. I like that we have double Vanguard, double Iron Paw. We got 2 flyers. Cool. Malcolm, the River Herald's Guide. Yep. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Hoverstone Heaven. There it is. Oh my god, I love it. I love the way our deck looks, plays, flows, and is. I think the thing that I'm unsure about is maybe just because we're a little low on interaction, we basically have 4 interactive cards. Unlucky Drop. Quicksand Whirlpool, Cosmium Blast, and Lodestone Needle. But I actually like how many stall creatures that we wound up with. The Hoverstone Pilgrims and the Adaptive Gem Guards feel quite solid. And honestly, so do the Vanguard of the Roses. Feel alright. Bam. In we go. Perfect. I mean, the ideal is that I have a Guidewing on turn 1 or something like that, or the other 1-mana flyer. Alright, cool. This is it. Oh my god, I love playing Magic. And you know what? More than playing Magic, I like streaming Magic. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, no, not the rest of the room. Oh god. Maddox 6269. Why, thank you for your wonderful support of our community with 5 gifted subs. Russ Paul says, I understand about 20% of what is happening in Magic, but I still enjoy watching it. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Oh, excuse me, Manfred. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you something. Oh, where were you last turn? You... Target pirate you control. Okay. I have this really awesome cardigan that I wanted to show you. Gift from Brit. Check this out. Check out this awesome cardigan, man. This cardigan is fucking banging. Oh my god, I love this cardigan. Makes me feel smart again. Get it? Oh my god, yes. Oh, and we even get the land that we need? Oh. That. And dude, it's so nice. So nice. One of the things I like about it, hold on, I gotta stand up for this. I mean, I'm wearing shorts that just like totally don't match this, but like, it has really long sleeves. It has long sleeves. And it hangs lower, like my waistline is right here. Hangs lower in the waistline. It's so nice. It's so nice. And, you know, one of the big reasons... Oh, cool, I can exile my own guy. One of the big reasons why are there pockets? No, I don't need pockets. I just hold everything with my giant mitts. See, one of the things that makes me absolutely adore this cardigan specifically is, like, you know, again, it's large loose sleeves that hang low. I'm extremely tall, so almost never, like, most of the time, like, long sleeve things come here or, like, more commonly here. I mean, it just sucks. It just fucking sucks, bro. Yeah, like, and as an example of the height, like, you can see a lot of my things that are t-shirts, they're so far up the arm because of how tall I am. Which is annoying. No, bring it back. I'm sorry, it's hot in the room. I think it is way too important for me to just blow this one up and not worry about Captain Storm, because I have the unlucky drop. And of course, I can double block the Iron Paws. Jade Adventures looks at own sweater. Yeah, that tall people long sleeves comment is true. Yeah, no, every time I, like, get a sweater that's, like, an XL or an L and I put it on, it's, like, might have enough room on, like, the tummy area, but then, like, the arms are, like, come to here. Going to GDC this year? Highly likely. Highly likely. So I'm just really not that worried about this, because I can use Abuelo to flicker the Iron Paw Aspirant and keep bumping this Ruin Lurker Bat. Taking 5 damage is fine, especially with the lifelink of that. You gonna be headhunting? What's more important? Feel like hitting the land drop is more important. No, I'm going for the tempo play. Should have swung with this. I think this is better, all in all. Keeps the pressure up. Totally fine. Yeah, I'm even more happy about the play that I just did then. You can swing, I'll go to 12. Oh, really? Okay. Happily. I mean, if there's another combat trick, I guess that's fine, but we have way more stuff here. Yeah, great. So they're at 10, so by playing the Cloud Guard, there's now 5 in the air, so they die in 2 turns. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Albatross time. You asked a question, and then I just kept... I was literally each turn going, and what did Albatross ask? And then I get distracted, and then go, and wait, and what did Albatross ask? Dude, the, Yeah, so when it comes to any inquiry about that there unannounced game studio, I just don't answer, man. I don't think there's trample here. Great. Just don't answer anything. And I can more cleanly give the reasoning for the no answer. And it is very simply this. If I don't give an answer, I don't have to worry about a follow-up answer. Since last turn worked so well, I'll just do this again. Because then, if they kill a flyer, I still have the other flyers to break through. Yeah, managing expectations is so much easier. That's a much better way to put it, Albatross of Time. Yeah, like... Oh my god, day 9! What's happening at the game studio? Ah! And then, like, you know, imagine I'm... someone pick a genre for me. Pick a genre. Pick a game genre for me. Because I like to give examples, but I'd rather draw an example that someone gave to, again, watch this. Manage expectations. I'm sorry, a game genre as opposed to a topical genre. All right, great. Rust Pulse is racing. Perfect. Let's say I was working on a racing game. If I said, hey, what are you working on, Sean? Oh, I'm working on a racing game. You go, okay, is it like a traditional racing game? Like, I don't know, like a Forza? Or is it like maybe F-Zero GX? Or is it, I don't know, something different from one of those? Imagine I said something different from one of those. Immediately people are like, well, like in what way? Or what if I say a traditional game, like Forza, a traditional racing game? People are like, okay, but like what's going to make yours different than a Forza? Why wouldn't I just do that? And literally all those follow-up questions are nothing but people who are reasonable. Like, these are the most reasonable questions ever. Like, I like Italian food. Ooh, what's your favorite dish? I'm not answering you. Like, that'd be a weird thing to do. I go first, but I have no white mana, and I have a card draw and a number of great ways to get more mana. Looks good to me. Yeah, questions lead to questions, because, you know, like, let's imagine we went down that first thing. I'm making a racing game. Is it like A or B or like none of the above? It's like none of the above. Okay, then what's it like? No more questions. We're not taking any more questions. Yes, Fiona. Said it right at the same time I did. Then that actually feels weird. Especially if I said, oh no, it's not like that. That's so horrible. Oh my god. This is also horrible. Figured that with 8 of them in there. Pretty close to being just fine. Apparently I was wrong. White mana one time. White mana one time. Blue mana one time. So I said, oh, it's different from those other games. And then, okay, well, like, how so? Well, it's kind of like... It's like a 3D racing game where you're sort of flying a spaceship around, and it's kind of like you're dodging stuff as you're flying around. That sounds cool. No more questions. Like, the deeper you go down, ugh. They didn't cast it. Huh. All right. I pray for a white mana. That was easy. How can we do this one? Yeah, so I prefer to say nothing. And so, like, all these questions are reasonable. Hey, you're going to an event that is a game developer conference. Does that... Creature gains menace, sure. Does that mean that you are going to be headhunting? Now, like, the answer could be yes. The answer could be no. The answer could be not right now. What is happening? So my opponent is having mana issues, I guess. That's a relief. I think we may as well just get the biggest bang for the buck out. Probably not going to be blocking with Abuelo. Rather do it like this. Yeah, I'd never heard of the card either, my dude. Probably don't want to be doing more than this. So I think my goal is going to be the long-term play, because I think if I can clay-fired bricks, get another planes, then go Rain Lurker Bat, Miner's Guidewing. Could also go clay-fired bricks, Ruin Lurker Bat, and do some sort of interesting flickering stuff. Okay, so that means that the craft with artifact, turn this into an artifact creature, is not so good. That's sacking for that, that's fine. Completely, totally fine. They're still hosed on mana and haven't really gotten the momentum from Tarian's Soul Cleaver. Alright, Menacer. Still can't swing, so I'll just double block it. Yeah, it's completely fine. That's an extremely good card. Holy. So depending upon what villain does, we actually have a lot of options here. Villain swings, we just Cosmium Blast the Dynamaton. We're going to start gaining health from this, but if all else fails, I can actually just flicker this with Abuelo. Okay. This is when... Okay. I think this is okay. I think I just... I think this is okay. Because this can swing and I can double block here. Keeps everything down. This comes back. We draw. Insanely good draws. But then we're just going to craft with artifact. Oh, I do have one in there. Great. Okay, submit one. So then this gives everything growth. I can go hit this. This doesn't have Death Touch yet. Then I have the Cosmium Blast to be able to pick off the Poison Dart Frog. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. Double block, no problem. Hey, Jade Avenger, have a good night, dude. Some questionable attacks, and that's how we pull it off. I need to do this properly. No, this is fine. Then we just leave this up for Cosmium Blast. Nice. Iceberg Titan is also very scary. Quaddy Scavenger is annoying, but I think we're starting to slowly peel ahead, and especially with the Iceberg Titan just being this gigantic wall, I'm starting to feel more okay. A Braid? Okay, that sucks. I mean... Really? You don't want to kill the 7/7? Okay, alright. That's fine. Mimsy's a day 9, you're the man. Thanks, Mimsy! God, I'm so glad this thing has not popped off. I think I don't actually worry about that. I think I don't. Wow, that is such a good draw. $18 cards left to their 22. Okay. Dude, Ruin Lurker, Bat, and Miner's Guidewing are it! Eastporter says, wow, I just found out about the studio. Congrats, Day 9. It's really exciting news. What an exciting adventure. It's been pretty awesome. Okay, that's fine. Ravi, whom everyone lovey. Happy 152 months in a row, Ravi. Sovereign. Okay. Show me what you got. Okay. I think I'm just in the mood to do some trades here. I dunk the Dynamaton. So that's either going to go on top or bottom, but we get rid of the Tarian Soul Cleaver. Great, so that's super fine. We're then destined to trade here. And we're just going to continue to swing in the air. Land is a Jin card here. Land is super good here. Yo, Ravi, how... Really, that's the choice. Okay, I mean, that's totally fine. I literally have no idea why Villain is continuing to tap his Poison Dart Frog. Yeah, Ravi, how goes learning the guitar? I've been seeing your clips on Twitter. I've been seeing them on x.com in your posts. Would sacking the Guidewing to Vanguard been a good line? Yeah, I mean, it's an option, but I feel pretty comfortable with just slamming down a 7/8 and locking up the board now that the Menacer is away. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's so good. I forgot that I had this card. Oh, and Villain actually has to chump here, don't they? Yeah, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. And this has Vigilance, so we're okay. Fear Dragon says, oh, thanks, it's been fun. I've never done anything artistic, so it's been really weird feeling Catharsis playing. Imagine doing something you're not trying to compete with others in. Yeah, dude. No, I super, super, super know this. Why would you do it like that? Why would you do it like that? Oh my god, that's great news. Oh my god, Death Touch away, my dude. And this is the one that I really need to get rid of. Oh. Order. Did the order wrong. So when this enters, I pick... Sorry, okay, there we go. We're gonna get the... Scavenger. Yeah, you basically pick a creature or an artifact and it just becomes a treasure until Kite Sail leaves the battlefield. Yeah, no, that's, I think, one of the most difficult emotional and mental processes I went through as a human being was going, dude, I don't actually have to try to win at everything. I can actually just do something creative that's expressive. I don't have to do any of that. Was that game 1? Oh, that was game 2. We're cronkling. Yeah, Ruin Lurker Bat and Ironpaw Aspirant is just such a busted opening. Because, I mean, you just heal for a badrillion. You heal for $20 gorillion. Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the big ruinous things about social media, is that it's so easy to get instantly ultra mega demoralized. I'm standing up. It's so easy to get demoralized. You just start off, I want to learn the guitar, and then you like watch a video of someone who's, oh, never mind, I'm the greatest player who ever fucking lived. So we're definitely going to do this first, but it might be better to go Inverted Iceberg into Zoetic Glyph. Fixed it. Because you know it's a game that everyone thought that they were the shit at? Nintendo 64's GoldenEye. Every single person that has actually ever lived and ever will live. My opponent has removal, so I'm not going to Ironpaw Aspirant. I'm just going to play the Inverted Iceberg. Every single kid that played that game, if they had a group of friends that they played GoldenEye with, they all thought they were awesome. All of them. And you know what? The game is really fun. It's a very, very fun game. And you know, when you get older and you actually see someone that knows what the hell they're doing in that game, it's like so demoralizing. You're like, oh, alright, well, I guess I'm not allowed to have fun anymore. License to Kill pistols in the archives, man. Only slappers in the facility. It's fun. But everyone thought that they were pretty damn good. I mean, you might have one person who was the worst person in your group of 4. It was just like, yeah, I'm not so great, but I mean, that's it. Oh, alright, alright. What's this? What's this? Zoetic Glyphs in the air. I mean, this is just a beating, man. I mean, this is just ridiculous, the amount of damage you're punching in with. And I feel like StarCraft, yeah, I mean, Tuesday Twitcher said the same thing. Felt that way with StarCraft and RTS. Yes, dude. Yeah, because, I mean, you sit down to have yourself a fun game of StarCraft. Then you know what occurs? Someone just literally out-managements you. Because I've joked, but I actually do mean it kind of seriously, that StarCraft 1 is a disorganization simulator. It is, first and foremost, a management game. And secondarily, a strategy game. And I love the management, don't get me wrong. But I mean, like, it's one of the reasons you could, like, 3v1 people that weren't very good is because you just literally would do so much more stuff, so much better than they would. I don't know what's happening here, man. A braid? I told you they had removal. I told you they had removal before. I told you. Oh, I forgot about this thing. Well, that is just as unfair a situation as there can ever be. No way, a triumphant chomp. Alright, well. I'll do the broken thing. By the way, did anyone else watch NAC 5 this weekend? Nilly's Apartment Cup? I was really pleased to see Mr. Yo do so unbelievably well in the bracket stage. And of course, Hera for winning his fifth championship. I mean, it was really insanely good. The game between Tato and Hera on Arena is like the most insane game. Dude, Hera was behind the entire game. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. It's an Age of Empires 2 tournament. Speaking of disorganization simulators. Uh-oh. I don't mean to be grim. Pilgrim. It's not that funny, but boy is that hilarious. Or the Yo Tato series where Yo just wouldn't die. Yeah, what the fuck was that? That was incredible. I mean, like, my #1 watched game of last year was Age of Empires 2. Across YouTube and Twitch, #1. It is... I was just hanging out with my buddies, and then one of them just looked at me, and he was just like... Do I want to do the mana efficient play, or do I want to get the good card out? I want to get the good card out. So, you heard me talk about this during the draft, about, oh, I have enough creatures that can do offensive things, like the Ultec Cloud Guard, like the Ruin Lurker Bat. I keep saying Rain. But I wanted some defensive cards. Just something that has like a big pile of toughness and can just absorb pain. And, I mean, you're seeing in a lot of these games when things are going a little awry, I get one of these guys out and the game kind of stalls. Set a course. Make it happen. I mean, we are literally a single land away from absolutely crapping on this fella. Back to mana efficiency. I'm actually curious, what game has the biggest gap between how you expected it to be played properly versus how it actually is played? I'm really curious, because I mean, my brain's a little melted, because I always grew up like playing StarCraft as seriously as I could handle it. Oh, Pinfeldorf, that's a great point. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 at a competitive level. Yeah, I mean, that's weird. That's really, really weird. Oh, that sucks. Well, sometimes you just get owned, you know? Project Zomboid? Wait, Ebb and Flow. I'm so curious to hear you say that, because like Project Zomboid is a game that I was like, oh, yo, this is so cool. And then I was like, all I do is walk backwards. Huh? Uh-oh. You can hear me now? Yeah, I don't really know what occurred there, but this is gonna sound crazy. But I didn't. My internet is stable. I'm looking at the frames right now, and it's doing great. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry that all of you lost connection, but not that sorry as long as you use your Twitch Prime. Sure. Ghosty says, yep, that's good again. Twitch has been doing this for the last few weeks. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I don't blame Twitch. I mean, I don't know how difficult it would be to do live upgrades on your servers and connections in any element of your code base when there's an absolute metric giga crapload of data flying around. We won game. Glyph on pickaxe. That's pretty funny. Oh my god, Cortical's just raided. Hello, Corticaller gamers. We're hoverstoning. We've only lost a single game today. Alright, if I can just respectfully ask, can everyone just stop talking about connectivity issues because it's just really difficult and stressful when people are talking about connection problems when there is no connection problem. I want to try to reserve that for when things are actually poop in the bed. But hey, Corticals and Raiders, welcome. You better not. Better not. Almost good stuff happened. Oh, that's good. Oh, Volatile Wanderglow. Sure. Yowie. I mean, this is actually a pretty good curve out. Because, I mean, I just keep swinging and healing. And then, you know, Envoy of Akanek. In my eyes, in this deck, I'm treating as just a 3-3 that I'm willing to trade with to just make the game go on longer. Because I really do believe that I'm going to be a tempo player here. Actually, I think this is fine to not trade here, not to give them too advantageous of an exchange. You know, I'd like to Zoetic Glyph, but I mean, Ultec Cloud Guard into Ultec Cloud Guard is also great. Scythe Claw Raptor. I mean, this seems like what I'm going to continue to be doing. Primordial Gnawer. Do I just kill this? Yeah. I mean... Okay. 6 damage a turn, that's a lot. I mean, Primordial Gnawer is a little bit annoying, but I mean, it's just not that big of a deal. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I actually do want to do like this. I think this is fine. That's super duper duper ultra fine. Because I mean, like, if I swing out, they have to block every single thing on the ground. I mean, that's pretty good. So I can do, like... So I'm going to go ahead and play Lodestone Needle to block. It's 2 stun counters. Alright. On the iceberg. And so I have a bunch in the air. Yeah. Excellent. We're winning. We're owning. Oh, we're owning. Do you know what? You know really? What's really sick? Tonight, we're baking some salmon, baby. Oh, we're baking some salmon. Make a little brown rice. Yo, this is great. Very excited. I like salmon. What's the salmon's name? Cameron. Damn it, that was the joke. It was Salmon Max. How did I not see it? Ah, Salmon Max is such a good joke. Salmon Max. Alright, Compass Gnome, all alone. One thing that's nice about the Ruin Lurker bat is that while we're healing, it's very difficult for a Podre to just, like, swing. Because, like, if I had a 1-2, it can feel like, I may as well attack because, hey, choose an artifact. That player discards that card. Damn. That is quite good. But, like, with the 3-1, it makes it very unappealing to swing here. Our entire hand's very good, so it's all great. Kirby Drips, is there anything special you do to the salmon? I like to put minced... I put olive oil and then minced garlic. Salt, pepper, thyme, done. Great, seems fine. Yeah, see, this is the I think, the incorrect play. Because now when I swing back for 4. Course. I have fed. Alright, I'm really bad. And then I bake it. I mean, I just super duper fed. I literally always forget about that. Okay, yeah, that'll win the game. I just always forget about that thing. And Atali's favorite compass now. Hell yeah. Big shout out to my main man, the Iron Paw Aspirant. Yeah, I just bake it in the oven. Bake it in the oven at 425 degrees. I'll block like this. I mean, we heal for 2 a turn, and now we're about to play a big defensive turkey. I mean, a 2-5 with Ward 2 is hard to get past. That guy has trample, right? Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Alright, yeah, I'll do the race. So we either... This one explores. Sure. Down at 7. And then I basically have 1. Did I do it? Set the course. Make it happen. ba-da. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba. We're doing it. Dude, I believe in the hovercraft. Hoverstone Heaven 5-0. Unbelievable. Hoverstone Heaven over here. Yeah, I wanna slowly branch out my cooking, because here's a way that I don't like to cook, which is, ooh, hey, let me look up a recipe. Let me go get the ingredients for that. Oh, hey, it's the next day. Let me look up another recipe. Let me go get the ingredients for that. Blah, blah, blah. I like to pick a recipe and cook it like 5 times in a row. Doing small adjustments each time. Yeah, and maybe I won't go like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I do prefer to do something like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, kind of thingy. Quibsy says, fiance surprised me with a new Be a Better Gamer mug because mine has had a broken handle for years. Hell yeah. Lingzog says, carbonara is great for cooking it repeatedly. Well, if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. Strong references, day 9. This doesn't look like a hand that does anything. This one fucks. Let's send that one down. Alright, let me go ahead and get Rosie out. I understood that. Yeah, strong BBC morning show reference. Yeah, indeed. That's one of my favorite videos on the entire internet. Has nothing to do with macaroni cheese. Alright. Chilling. I mean... Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it. Nice. I mean, that's actually pretty great. Raw. Yeah, so here's the thing. For those of you curious, Spectrum Internet is still bad. I am experiencing what is called an over-congested node, which basically means that there's too many people connected to one box, and so if enough people are using enough of the upload, I mean, then that's basically that. Do I want to turn this into a treasure? No, I'm going to submit 0. I should have played the land, because then I can discover 4 next turn. Whoops. I was just thinking of turning this guy into a treasure, and then I can craft this with treasure. But, you know, no need. I should have played the land, though. That was a mistake. Yep. Punished. Big mistakey. Big mistakey. But yeah, so I have been in contact with Spectrum. They're updating me, but I mean, Spectrum has been fucking terrible. It's basically meant that I've been unable to have consistent streaming or any consistent comfort and safety, period. And that's all there is to it. I mean, it's horrific. It sucks. Could have done this a turn ago. Great. sure how to deal with the Colossadactyl unless I get my 1 exile spell. Not looking good for our blue-white flying. Do I have any other IP options? Nope. Or ISP options? No, I don't. And I unfortunately am not wealthy enough to just buy a new apartment. But one day, once all of you use your Amazon Prime subs here on Day 9 TV. Yeah, no, America's kind of hosed in that regard. America's not doing good by its citizens as of late. Alright, so I say no. Little hair scout. Oh. Incredibly sick. Yes, and Yarrow says, in regards to internet, I'm happy I live in Sweden. Yeah, Sweden's great, Korea's great, a lot of European countries are great. Dice Return says, tiny rented shared office space less than 1 hour away. For streaming, that's generally a no-go, because I actually need to kind of have a high-powered setup with a lot of equipment and a green screen and a nice microphone, and it's, in a very literal sense, yeah, it's possible. It's just so cost-prohibitive. I mean, the Cosmian Blast helps a little bit. You know what? I'm conceding. And of course, I have no issue with anyone who's just like a worker at Spectrum, trying to, like, you know, give people better service and come to their home and do stuff. But I mean, like, as a company, it's horrible. Oh my god, it's terrible. So bad. BW, I'm back, baby. Johnny Cross 100 says, hey, then I'm going to be casting some Collegiate Rocket League in the coming months. Any casting tips? Do you have a co-caster? Because if you have a co-caster, I'm going to give you advice that is not just good as a caster, it's good on dates. And everyone's like, oh my god, Day 9, teach me! How do I be more romantic on dates? Let me explain. Great conversational technique. If someone's talking, make the next sentence that you say based upon the last word that they said. So if someone was like, it's my mom's birthday, so I went to the store and I got her a card. 3 parts of this sentence. Birthday, store, card. Just focus on the last thing that was said and go, ooh, what kind of card did you get her? Do you lean for funny cards, or do you like want to make it more sincere? How do you do a card? Focus on the last thing that the person said. The reason that this is an incredibly useful thing to do is it means that you actually just sit there and listen, and you're not worried about tracking stuff in what's being said. And you just sound natural. It's my mom's birthday, so I went to the store, and I got her a card. Oh, does your mom have a big party for her birthday? I think I just Brine Fang to get the land. And this is incredibly helpful because it makes the conversation just flow really, really, really nicely. And so even if I'm thinking about something like casting a game of StarCraft with a duo, if someone's just like, dude, the most common build in this matchup is to do this and this and this, but I know this player likes to play unorthodox, so normally I would expect him to do this, but he isn't doing either of those things. The next thing you say is based upon that. Yeah, I know. Is exactly the sort of thing that I think this opponent is not going to be prepared for. You just sound more natural. I think I get the Cloud Guard up. I think that the Sentinel of the Nameless City is like one of the best cards, period, so. What's Poetic Ingenuity do? You cast an artifact spell. Oh, well. We need to hurry up. Alright, let's do this. Thank you, stars. And yeah, so listening to the last word is a really great way to work in a duo or trio cast or any other such thing. Now, I think sort of building on that, I also, too, think that it is really, really good if you're by yourself to do the same thing to yourself. I mean, that's what I do all day. I just think about the last thing that I said, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier to come up with the next thing to say. And it also means you don't actually have to you don't have to keep a lot in your head. And I mean, there's times when someone asks me a question, I go, huh, let me think about how I want to answer that, because it feels like there's going to be a long, big, thick answer. Oh, perfect. I have a lodestone needle for this fucko. And yeah, and you know, so sometimes I have bigger points and I want to like actually think about, here's the 4 things I'm going to say in order, and I think I have some of the examples, and then I just start talking. But like a lot of the times, I'm just responding to the last thing that I said. And frankly, if you're doing a co-cast, it makes your co-caster look great, and if your co-caster's doing it, it makes you look great. And I think this is one of the reasons why Tastosis, aka Nick and Dan, are so good. You will almost always hear one of them make a joke, and the other one responds in kind to the joke. Sure wish I had a way to cast this Zoetic Glyph. As a Thoth says, just respond to the last word in a sentence. That makes total sense. Fart bags. No! Saying the word fart bag's my only weakness. Draw a card. Discard a card. I can enchant their thing? Really? Man, Zoetic Glyph is overpowered. Oh, here's a good question. From A. Chavez, 44. Dana, what's your opinion on objective game reviews? Do you think it's possible to do so? I think in the most extreme sense of the word, probably not. In a literal sense, it's probably not. In the most extreme, like, we have done a concrete analysis and we've determined that this. Really, which one goes in the bin? Probably Vanguard of the Rose, actually. You got me. So what am I talking about? Yeah, yes. So I think in like the most extreme sense, no. But outside of the extremes, like actually, yeah. And broadly speaking, I maintain that shit is way more objective when it comes to creative works than it is subjective. I maintain this. Perfect. Sure. Can't dunk that. Leaving the 2/5 back to block the staunch crewmate. There are no good blocks for this turkey. Except for a chump. Oh! You can't. No. Can't believe you've done this, etc. Really? Oh, terrific. You'll never believe what my play is going to be. Ha-ha! Dude, Hoverstone is absolute hot plasma, man. I love this card. Really? Alright. I mean... Got him. Victory. Alright, can I blow villain out of the water here? So they have 5 coming in the air, so they have to block the Zoetic Glyph. Yeah, I think that seems good enough. Alright. Dunk in the pirates. Have this in case I want to sack. 5 unblockable. Sure. Sure. Sack this. It explores on this guy. Nice. I mean, there's no way we're not putting it right on the Hoverstone Pilgrim, you know? Woo! We're doing it! Victory. Oh yeah, I won. Are you kidding me? It's best day ever. Oh my god, Hoverstone heaven.